how's it going? Manny here. As many of you know, Sparkle, Misha, and Black Swan have been officially confirmed on the drip marketing to be possibly the first characters of 2.0. Not only do we know that Penacony is arriving soon, but many characters are gonna also bring forth into the story. Also, real quick, if you like this sort of content, please be sure to drop a like and a sub. It really does help out the channel. We're currently on our way to 150 subs, and I'll be running a giveaway when we do. So, yeah. Personally speaking, I'm mostly looking forward to Adventurine. Ever since his appearance in that little Topaz story, I've been wanting him very fucking badly. But anyway, right now we're talking about the new characters that are very interesting, if I say so myself, because the two next 5 stars are gonna be perhaps the most broken units that we have seen. Mainly because they're both Nihility and Harmony, which I'm a very hard advocate for both of them. Harmony is obviously the strongest one that everybody says is like the greatest. Personally speaking, I find Nihility to be the best, but that's because I'm biased. I love debuffing enemies and I love making the enemy suffer. So that's a just on me thing, and I know for a fact I will be going for Black Swan. It sucks because now I'm kind of debating. I have a guaranteed for the Light Cone, and I was gonna go possibly for the Ruan Mei one, but I feel like I have to for just a Nihility Light Cone. I want to have a 5-star Nihility Light Cone, otherwise how can I call myself an absolutely insane Nihility player? Because I'm not, I don't think properly, I feel. Regardless, we're here to talk about the characters. I have no idea what any of these characters do, but I would love to speculate, even if it's like a little bit, because we do know that Misha is confirmed to be Ice and Destruction, which, funnily enough, reminds me of a character that we got somewhat recently in Jingliu. And as we know, they're not going to be like on the same level, of course, but it does bring into attention how the damage might actually work on him. We know that we know the potential that a Destruction character has, and being an Ice character, I feel like it might kind of make him fall a little bit more. I say this mostly because Jingliu has the added benefit of advancing for her turns, which is 100% sure nothing that they're gonna give Misha, because otherwise they'd be like, huh? You know, they need to make the Jingliu sales matter, so everybody doesn't feel disappointed that they have another character that's Ice Destruction. And regardless of it all, I feel like this patch might have some skill point problems, which is why we got Hanya. Because Destruction wants to use their skill point slot. Heck, we have seen that desperately badly with Imbibitor Lune, and well, Blade consumes 1 skill point, but then he's unable to recover skill points for like 5 turns? So it is kind of rough. And Nihility and Harmony, I feel like they both have they must have incredibly useful skills. So I'm very scared by how the meta will arrive when that happens. Maybe Hanya will become meta, and then you have like a DPS, and I don't know. It's still very fucking intriguing. So in that regard, I'm kind of worried about Misha, since I feel like his skills have to be the main selling point, if not his ultimate. Because he can't be as broken as Jingliu once again, but I really want him to be something of a shield breaker, if anything. Even though his break isn't the best, as we know, ice breaks are cool, but they're not the greatest. Like, I'm not hyped for an ice break. However, I would still like for him to be able to put a decent chunk of damage on and then a single enemy shield, or like a few little shields, right? Something akin to how Imbibitor Lune is able to do really big damage. I know that his 3 skill point attack is massive. They would never be able to give something like that to Misha, but something akin to just being a massive shield breaker, I think would be tons of fun for Misha. However, the character that I feel most people have to be giga hyped for right now, Sparkle, because Quantum Harmony, that's it. That's literally all you needed. The reason being is because, as many of you know, a very meta team right now has gotta be Mono Quantum, which they have Silver Wolf, which means that this team is essentially universal if you're running only Quantum characters. And then you had Furre, you had Sila, you had Lynx, that was your healer, and Qingque. However, it is kind of rough that a lot of these characters are very high skill point consumed characters. And I feel like there's just gonna be something bad about it. I don't know. I tried running that team before, and I struggle. So I'm genuinely hoping that they introduced the Hanya mechanic recently, right? So hopefully, and I mean this very much in the wishful thinking, she also has that kind of mechanic or gimmick to restore skill points in one way, shape, or form. I just kind of odd as to how that would be, because like I don't want them to copy paste Hanya's skill. I feel like if they copy pasted Hanya's skill, I'd just be like, okay, cool, that's it. And like they just have like a different ultimate, but like I'm just very intrigued and confused. I'm hoping that it's a fun mechanic though. Because you have speed, to be fair, like you want also speed on that team, and I feel like me as a game developer, as a game dev, I want to make a character that sells. And what would be the character that sells? A character that fixes those very few nukes and like little crannies of issues that Mono Quantum faces from time to time. Mainly the Mono Quantum version with Qingque. Because again, Qingque just consumes so many skill points. It is insane how many skill points she consumes if you get that unlucky. Unless you're me, then you just get it immediately and you powered auto every single time. Aha. So enough of that. I just genuinely hope that the kit is very good, and my speculation is that it's gonna be tailored to Mono Quantum beyond anything. Of course, it's gonna be like useful in almost every team, but it has to be just perfect for Mono Quantum. That is my theory, at least. However, moving on from all that speculative kind of shenanigans, the one character that I'm looking forward to, because again, nihility, it's Black Swan. And I feel awkward about this, because I want a wind 5-star character. But it also means I have to get rid of my boy, Sampo. And we can't have that happen. So as much as it hurts me, I have to figure out how to freaking run Black Swan in a different team that is not my Kafka team. Because there's no way I am booting Sampo off that team. He is my son. He is very strange. He's a scammer. He's a little piece of shit. But you know what? He's my son. So we have to defend him. And I'll be damn well. I just cannot, like, I'm trying to like think what I'm gonna say, but it's just, I don't want Sampo to just get replaced immediately. He was the character I was like the most hyped for in this game, especially the moment that I saw him, and it took me forever to get my Sampo, and now that I have him at E6, fully built, popping off enemies with the help of Kafka, he is not going anywhere. He is permanently staying in my teams. So hopefully, even though it would be a crime, mind you, I am wishing for Black Swan to have some sort of debuffing abilities on top of being a damage over time character, because that way I can use her in other teams. And genuinely speaking, there's no way, there's literally zero way for Black Swan to not be a DOT character, because the windbreak is just that busted. Being able to apply 5 wind shear and then 3 on top when you break an enemy is just absolutely disgusting. So, in short, yeah, no, she's gonna be like absolutely perfect with Kafka. If you have Kafka, you might as well just go for Black Swan. I have no idea what their skills do, but I just know that Nihility Wind, it means DOT. Nihility Wind equal just instant DOT team. With that being said, that's just all the air that has come out of my system, and I wanted to just share these opinions. I'm personally very hyped for all these characters, though I fear that they will come with reruns that I care for. My hope is that Furre doesn't come anywhere near these characters, Who else am I waiting for? Well, Blade. I'm waiting for Imbibitor Lune. I think those are the three characters. Yeah, those are the three characters I'm missing that I want to get. But regardless, I would love to know what y'all's opinions are on these new characters. Whether you're hyped for them, who you're looking most forward to, who do you hate? Maybe you just don't want Misha anywhere near you. And did you think that Misha was a girl? Because I know so many people were thinking Misha was a girl, but like, he's a guy. He has very short shorts, but he's a guy. He's kind of cool. He looks kind of cool. So I really want to build him, even if he might not be like the best character. I feel again in my personal bubble right now, speculating without any information. I'm just hoping that he will be good. Nonetheless, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your days. Thank you very much for watching as far as you have, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.